Hi, my beautiful souls. Welcome back to Twin Flames Defined. Today, I wanted to talk to the Divine Feminines to do a check-in and see, are you acting in this twin flame connection like a karmic, or are you acting like a twin flame, right? And I don't think that this is talked about enough, right? And when you really are a twin flame, if you really are a twin flame and you really have to search, you have to know if you are or not, right? Like, you can't just be like, oh, I want the highest, most deepest connection soul wise that there can be on this planet, so I'm labeling myself a twin flame. But if you're a real twin flame, and if you're a real twin flame, you'll know by, several things going on in your life. But if you're a real twin flame and you're really doing the work, right? You're really loving yourself, because that's one of the main overarching energies of the twin flame journey, is to learn how to love yourself healthfully and love your twin flame healthfully, right? And so, are you acting like a twin flame, or are you acting like a karmic, right? And it's really, really, really easy in today's day to act like a karmic, because we've been raised and we've grown up in this world where the dynamic of most relationships are dysfunctional and unhealthy, okay? And the statistics actually for our world is that 95% of homes worldwide, not in one country only, are dysfunctional. So if that tells you anything, that tells you that, we're a part of that. Twin flames are a part of that, right? And we're trying to break that cycle. But when you really, really are on this journey and you're really, really loving yourself, you're honest with yourself, right? You're truthful with yourself, and you're really checking in and being accountable with yourself and your own actions. And so let this video that I'm doing right here just be another layer to that, of you understanding some really common themes that happen to most people. Are you playing into those common energies, right? Because that's essentially what it is like the low end frequency energy is putting it out there and hoping that all of us, not just the twin flames, but people worldwide, are picking it up and playing into it, because then that pulls people into lower, negative, dysfunctional, unhealthy relationships, okay? And so one thing that I have to say is, if you really want to check if you're being like a twin flame or a karmic, then ask yourself this question: am I controlling in this dynamic, right? Am I, even when things are out of control, right? Like, for example, twin flame feminine, you're in separation with your masculine, right? But are you trying to control the situation even from your own personal standpoint, right? Are you, doing rituals and love spells and going to practitioners and trying to place those on your masculine? Because I'm going to tell you right now that any type of binding spell, any spells that govern over other people's free will, that are not just placed upon yourself, right, are unhealthy. And that's not what the twin flames came to do. That's not how the twin flames work. And it is really scary out there, because there's a lot of unhealthy people and energies trying to promote that that's just like this normal thing now, right? Like that we just control other people, right? That if our twin flame could only see and know that we're meant to be and that we're supposed to be together. So listen to this. The largest law in this universe is free will, okay? And some younger twin flames, it is our one of our purposes and part of our mission to come into union, because that is actually what our souls have sought out to do as a way to raise the vibration of the planet to a higher state of frequency. It's always going to be more powerful when the twins come together in union. But there's a lot of things that have to happen for the twins to come into union, right? So you're going to have to go through the healing and all those things. And your free will has to be a part of that. Your masculine, you both have to sign up for it cognitively. You both have to want each other. You both have to be wanting to be in a relationship with another. That's like the foundation of any relationship. You have to both want to do it. And if one of you don't, then I don't care if you're a twin flame or not. It's no, right? And that's the control that I'm talking about, is that I feel like because we want our masculine so much, right? Feminines, this video, I'm gonna talk to the feminines, because I feel like we have so much power of the direction of the union that we forget that. Like, we forget that there's so much power within our energy, okay? And the way that we live our lives. And even though that the masculine has to physically walk towards you, you have the power to direct how the energy is going to flow towards union, because it starts with your energy that attracts the masculine walking towards you, okay? And so when you come at it from a place of, oh, well, I need to, like, because a lot of karmic relationships, that's how they get along, is one person's controlling the other, or both of them are trying to control each other, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, that's unhealthy. It's dysfunctional, right? And you are not a karmic. You came to show the world, and you came to live out a healthy relationship with your twin flame, not a karmic relationship with your twin flame, okay? And so you didn't come here to control them. And so, like, even when, like, you're in separation, right, and you're like watching, like or something happens where you are like get witness to the masculine's world and like what's going on with the masculine in their life at that time, and it's like so far from union, right? It's so far from like walking towards you, right? And going in the direction of like a blissful union with you. You still have to, put aside your pride and your ego, and you have to say this. You have to say, obviously, my masculine, just like anybody else on this planet, right? My masculine is a human. They're a soul having a human experience, right? And I'm a soul having a human experience. We are one soul, and we're having this human experience split. And I have to love my masculine. That doesn't mean that you need to have the masculine in your life when they're unhealthy, right? And your soul's not going to usually let that happen, right? Because that's self-mutilation by the soul. And the soul, that's not what the twin flame journey is about, right? If you're a true twin flame, if you're a karmic, that's different. It could play out completely differently, right? But your masculine gets a choice, right? And just like they should, everyone should get a choice. And I don't want anyone, as a divine feminine, I don't want anyone, whether it be my twin flame or not, who doesn't want me, okay? And you shouldn't either. And that's the thing that feminines are forgetting, is that we're wanting to like be like, but they should be with me, but they should want me, but I'm the best. Yeah, you are the best. And the best doesn't settle for someone who doesn't want them, right? And sometimes it takes that tower moment for the masculine. It takes that tower moment for them to wake up, right? Like that the feminine's not going to just stick around, right? The feminine's going to go live their life and go and find energies and people that want to be with them, right? And that's the thing, is the masculine has to go on their own journey. You can't control that. And so for like the karmics, right? Usually the feminine karmics are really bad at this. I'm noticing for male masculines, right? Is that they are trying so hard to control the masculines that they are doing voodoo, hexes, spells, sex magic. They're doing all the things, right, to control the masculine into staying in a relationship with them. A relationship that the masculine is like fighting for their life to get out of emotionally and mentally, right? And so they're doing everything that they can, and they're turning every single person into like a judge against them, and like trying to pull people to, you know, make them feel guilty, make them feel bad. Don't play into any of that kind of stuff like the karmics do. Allow the masculine to go where they want to be their own person. And if they are meant to be with you, which twin flames, they will come back when they are healed. So don't force the masculines or control them. Just allow them to be. Don't forget, love yourself. Bye.